we imagine. So determine how huge the fire is. Is it able to be contained by you guys without any loss, without any damage? If it doesn't, call the fire brigade. When the fire brigade is on its way, the first thing that you have to do, making sure that everyone is evacuated, making sure that your escape route is ready and free of obstacles. So that as you try to extinguish the fire, if anything happens, that the fire became so huge to the point that you can't continue, you retreat and escape using your escape route. But if you just get in the room, focusing on extinguishing, not in checking your escape route, you'll be trapped. So we don't want you guys to be victims. We want you to be the frontliners who are well trained, who are always alert in terms of the safety. Then if you determine your safety route, your escape route that is safe, have a backup. Because looking at this, it's not that much big to the point that you can take 30 minutes extinguishing with this. So it depends on the pressure. This can otherwise last you 3 minutes or so, or less. And it's depleted. So you need a backup. A backup is people with the fire extinguishers. So as this one is finished, you have another. Try to extinguish. Then if it happens that the fire is contained by you, you are not allowed to leave without making sure that the fire cannot reignite. So when you are fighting fire, using a portable fire extinguisher, we use a method called pass. So pass, we have P, A, and double S. So what you do, you pull out the safety pin. After pulling out the safety pin, you aim at the base of fire. Attack fire from each burst. You aim at the base of fire. You squeeze while you are still at distance. Don't just go straight to the fire. Because you get there and find that the fire is too huge. And now you don't have anything in here. So while you are still at distance, squeeze to test. If there is something, then you go close, sweeping and squeeze as you fight fire. And always make sure that a crouching method is adopted when fighting fire to avoid heat attack and smoke attack. Make sure that your body is protected from the sparks which can come out of the fire. Are you getting what we mean? Yeah. So that is the preparation. And always make sure that you keep upwind when fighting fire. So, what we simply mean is, if you guys, you are trained, and that is what we're going to do practically as you'll be trying to extinguish fire, so that you know how to use this portable fire extinguisher. And I have explained already in terms of identifying the classes. So in terms of the escape route, definitely it's the priority because your own safety matters most. And in terms of the evacuation is another priority because the safety of other employees matters most. So let's make sure that people are evacuated safely out of the building before fire became uncontrollable. But our starting point is the prevention. If possible, let us try to implement measures which prevent fire incidents. So I have seen, I'm very happy because I've seen that your grinders and most of your cutting machines, they are connected to the cooling. There is water cooling. Whenever you are cutting, there is cooling of water, which can now avoid those sparks that escape. There are some guards as well to avoid those sparks that escape. So that is a good implementation in terms of prevention, because we normally say prevention is better than cure. So we can't wait for fire so that we can try to kill or to fight it. But let us try by all means to prevent fire from starting. Because fire can be deadly. We can lose our loved ones, we can lose our fellow employees if prevention methods are not applied. So let's hope you do have your fire alarms and everyone understands the fire alarm and what to do in case the fire alarm triggers. Let's hope you do have your smoke detectors in the places where there is much smoke or much heat detectors, and let's hope your water sprinklers are working, so that if there is fire, sprinklers will start to spray water, while you guys use the portable fire extinguisher to clear away, to trap down the main box, so that fire can be contained. Are we together?
Yes.
So, when we are fighting fire, we can use a smothering method. We can try to eliminate one of the elements of fire. We can do the quenching. So eliminating or breaking the chain is starvation, trying to starve fire. So it's a combined effort by the basic firefighters, where someone is busy extinguishing, someone is busy trying to starve the fire. Some other people are taking fire cans, taking sand, throwing on the fire to smother. Some are trying to break the chain by removing any source. Some they are trying to contain fire by eliminating oxygen. But if these are, let's say for example, just a gas, a fire starting from the gas, those small fires, we encourage you guys to have fire blankets as well. They work wonders in terms of eliminating oxygen from the fire or from the chemical reaction when fire happens. So that is what we normally have to do. Okay.
Sure. Hola.